Pixelated kisses got me going insane. Replicate this moment from a million miles away. Waiting for the signal, baby, never make a sound. If you never hear from me, all the satellites are down. Yeah, they're all fucking down. Falling through the atmosphere right now. Baby, are you really down? Baby, are you really down?
This a let it mess. This could be the best, right? Yeah, this could be the best, but it could be the end. I don't gotta try. Just give me a hand. I'm about to change your life. It's causing me damage. Turn it again, burn it again. Turn it the page, do it again. Show every friend. I don't give a fuck what you say. You do what I say. I need you where I'm at.
Pixelated kisses got me going insane. Replicate this moment from a million miles away. Waiting for the signal, baby, never make a sound. If you never hear from me, all the satellites are down. Yeah, they're all fucking down. Falling through the atmosphere right now. Baby, are you really down? Baby, are you really down?
Oh no. Sorry. I had my audio input off. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. I know what I want to listen to. I got one more track I want to fire up. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the best streamer, turn on a webcam after the sun goes down. I want to wish you a very hearty Hino. Oh, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. Tonight's a movie night, everybody. Thank you. Why is Wendy not in this? Good question. Hold that question, though. Just wait. Bro, this music video is so fucking iconic because it ends at Carney's. And if like you actually know Los Angeles, this is such like a real way to end a night of degeneracy, going to Carney's and getting a fucking hot dog. What's the song? This song is Rad Anthem by the Rad Omen. This is like one of the most bizarre side projects. It was like Simon Rex, who, if you know who that is, you know, AKA Dirt Nasty. And this right here is one of the twins from Good Charlotte. And the DJ, I think, worked with Good Charlotte. And they made one song together, and they made a mixtape. And both of them went crazy. Like, that's Dante. That's Adam Sandler's friend Dante right there. Nick Swardson is fucking Wendy in this. Yeah. They made one track. They made one fucking track, and that was it. And it went nuclear. And then they poof disappeared.
Oh yeah, wow.
But
that's very cool.
Song goes crazy.
Neffel.
Oh yeah.
Yo, can you
wow,
wait to
that's
start the
very
movie
cool.
till like 9, man? Okay, so I usually wait till 8:30 to start the movie.
so
I usually wait till Shut up, Will. They know. But yeah, usually the movie starts at 8:30 because I like everybody to file in. Bam, bam. And we got a juicy baby tonight. We got a juicy baby tonight. We're watching a movie I love, but it's old, so we might lose some folks.
Oh yeah, wow. That's very cool.
It's an old movie. We might lose some folks. We're gonna watch Night of the Hunter tonight. If anybody, the movie is practically 100 years old at this point. But Night of the Hunter is really fucking good. The really interesting thing about Night of the Hunter is a movie that not many people have ever watched, but almost everybody knows the aesthetic of. Mainly because of the primary antagonist who has love and hate tattooed on his knuckles, which is then later co-opted by Spike Lee and a lot of other people in Do the Right Thing. If you've ever seen Love or Hate on the Knuckles, Story of Love or Hate, it comes from Night of the Hunter originally. And this movie is phenomenal. It's considered like one of the great classic films. The cinematography is excellent. It's actually spooky, even though it's so old. And definitely worth your time. So there you go. Did you already talk about Tarantino's dementia rant about Paul Dano? Yeah, we talked about it yesterday, man. It just seemed like such a cruel and unnecessary thing for Tarantino to talk about. I still don't understand
That's very cool.
why he did that, right? Because the crazy thing is the way that conversation started was basically they asked Tarantino, what are your 10 favorite films of all time? And number 4 was There Will Be Blood. So he's going through his list. He's like, wow. And then he goes, yeah, There Will Be Blood, 4th best film of all time, but could be my number 1 if not for Paul Dano, which is like, what? What? Like, bro, it's your 4th favorite movie of all time. Why are you shitting on it? And why are you specifically shitting on Paul Dano? Like, what did he ever do to you? It's such a strange decision. It's so Tarantino to just like shit on someone else in Hollywood. I mentioned this when he fucking came for Bruce Lee, and honestly, I talked about it when Once Upon a Time in Hollywood came out, and I think a lot of people thought I was being way too sensitive at the time because I'm a giant Bruce Lee fan. But I was like, why did he choose to depict one of the most beloved men in Hollywood ever, who died a fucking tragic death, whose son died a tragic death? Like, why did he choose to do this? And ultimately, I think with the Paul Dano comment, it's clearer and clearer. It's because he's a fucking asshole. Now, I have a whole theory on why he shit on Bruce Lee specifically, but I don't know. You know when you play Fallout and you make a decision and you get the message everyone disliked that?
Oh, yeah,
I don't
wow,
think
that's
anybody
very cool.
agreed with his Paul Dano take, nor did anyone think it was appropriate. Did he say Paul Dano was bad in it? Yes.
Oh, yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Yes.
Ichiban.
He essentially said, the direct quote, if I remember, was, "There will be blood" was designed to be a two-handed punch, right? To have two powerhouse actors in it. The oil man and the priest. And he basically said Paul Dano like pales in comparison and doesn't carry his weight. And the movie would have been perfect with Austin Butler, which is the craziest thing he could have said. Do you think it could have been personal? Honestly, I think you're giving Quentin Tarantino way too much credit. I'm gonna be full on. I think you're giving Quentin Tarantino way too much credit, that you're like writing a backstory that potentially Paul Dano did something to draw his ire. Like, let me just put something in perspective. He shit all over Bruce Lee and he never met that man while he was alive, right? Like, and he was one of the most beloved men in Hollywood ever. Now, my theory on why
Oh, yeah,
he shit
wow,
on Bruce
that's
Lee,
very cool.
I've shared
The
this
king is
before,
back.
is because he's the biggest Kung Fu fan in the world. And if you know anything about Bruce Lee shit on a lot of classic Kung Fu because he said it like denigrated martial arts. It betrayed the Chinese spirit. It was this kind of like blaxploitation of a practice that was dipped in the history of China. And he was right about all those things. I mean, it doesn't mean the films are bad, but he was right about all those things. And so I think Bruce Lee, or I think Quentin Tarantino was always kind of waiting for an opportunity to shit on Bruce Lee for not liking the movies he liked, which is very strange. Paul Dano as an insufferable worm who wields outsized power that sets himself up for comeuppance later is
Oh, yeah,
perfect.
wow,
I
that's
agree.
very
I think he's
cool.
perfect in that movie. Rip Bruce. Yeah, we're still mourning. Thank you guys so much for the hype train. I appreciate you.
Oh,
Exactly.
yeah, wow,
Dano
that's
is
very
amazing.
cool.
Dano is amazing. Jago.
wow,
Thank
that's
you.
very
It's
cool.
late for me.
Neff.
Will the pre-show be longer than an hour? I ain't trying to rush you. Just trying to get the timetable. Yeah, the movie almost always goes live right at 8:30. Almost always goes live right at 8:30. Pappy Haggard, thank you so much. We can bump it up to 8 if you guys really want. But 8:30 is usually when we do it. Oh, wow. Night of the Hunter. The film was banned in Memphis, Tennessee, and rated adults only in Great Britain. How long is the film? I don't know off the top of my head. How long is Night? Oh, my God. I fucking hate. How long is Night of the Hunter? An hour and 30 minutes. Short film. Is that the movie tonight? Yeah. We're doing Night of the Hunter. I literally said I wanted to do this movie last week. I love Night of the Hunter. I think it's Criterion. We've watched a lot. So I always, okay, a little insight about movie night. I do a lot of prep work, and I always try and watch movies, that we can watch without getting into trouble for copyright. And not only is Night of the Hunter 100 years old, but it's also free on Pluto. But I also like to diversify like where you're getting films from and when you're getting films from. And it's been a long time since we did an American black and white film from the 1950s.
Oh, yeah,
so
wow, that's very
I was like,
cool.
this is
Movie
great. It's
night
perfect.
pog champing Neff Vibog.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thoughts on this possible casting? No. Hell no. Fuck no. Fucking hell no. Hell no. Get Scarlett Johansson the fuck out. No. Hell fucking no. Hell no. For me, I'm going to be so real. I think Scarlett Johansson is good. I think she is a perfectly decent actress. But she's already done Black Widow to like the nth degree. And I want the universes to be totally separate. It would be like casting Robert Downey Jr. in a DC film at this point. Like I don't care to like get the fucking sloppy seconds of Marvel. I don't care. Like let a new actor bring a new vision to it. You know what I mean? Like I'm pretty sure that her playing any role in DC would be pretty similar to her Black Widow. Maybe this is just me, but I like give new actors a chance. You know what I mean? She's already made her fucking $100 million+ on Black Widow and whatever. I'd like to see someone new step in. I don't know if you fuck with old school Heisei era cool. Godzilla, but they got Godzilla vs. Destroya on YouTube for free. Yeah, I mean, I think once you watch like 2 or 3 of the old Godzillas, you've kind of watched them all. But that's cool. There are some that are like exceptional. I think Godzilla vs. Mothra is like my favorite one ever. Okay, what did I want to watch? Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we have a trailer to watch. We have a trailer to watch. We have a trailer to watch. Ladies and gentlemen, 19 hours ago, 28 years later, the Bone Temple.
This is
Thank you again for the hype train. Oh, is it muted? Hold on.
memorial to the dead.
Oh, no.
So, is this all you're doing?
It is.
Are you Old Nick?
Old Nick. You mean Satan?
Yes. Old Nick released his demons unto the world of man. And the world of man fell before the demons.
I remember details, events, and people. The world had an order.
What's your name?
Okay, I do. Okay, we'll talk about it after. We'll talk about it after.
No. I think your name is Jimmy.
The foundations. They seemed unshakable. When the infected attack, what do they see? I believe the infection can be treated. And now, a leap into the unknown.
Dude, okay. So, for those of you who don't know, I'm a giant 28 fan. I think 28 days later is phenomenal. 28 months later was... And then 28 years later, I mean, I just rewatched it. I've watched it 3 times now. It's such a fucking masterpiece. It's such a fucking masterpiece. And honestly, I think it's a movie that is lost on people. I don't think that Danny Boyle felt like holding people's hands too much.
Oh yeah, wow, that's
when
cool.
making 28 years later.
Lava gifted a tier 1 sub
it is
to
a
Kim for
movie that
93.
like
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
it is a movie that is so fucking brilliant if you dig into the like the inner workings of it. Also, like, dude, I mean, everything about 28 years later. The sound, the camera work is fucking insane. Like, I don't even think people realize how cool those multi-camera tilt action shots are. I don't think people like realize how fucking amazing the Jimmy Savile reference is. In like that he was one of the most monstrous human beings to ever live, and like 28 is all about the human to monster continuum, and how like the zombie plague is not something that came from hell or that was made in a lab. It was created in the brains of mankind, and how fucking horrible they are, and subjecting chimps to our absolute like tyranny and war crime and hate and inhumanity to man creates a neural virus. Like, everything there is just so fucking brilliant. It's so brilliant. And I think ultimately people were upset for two reasons. First of all, I think a lot of Americans have no idea who Jimmy Savile is. Like, and even if they do kind of have some understanding of who Jimmy Savile is, it doesn't register in the same way that it does for British people. Jimmy Savile, if you know who this guy is, he's probably like one of the worst monsters ever to live, ever. Like, just to summate, he was a wildly famous radio jockey and personality in Britain who was beloved by all the way up to like Margaret Thatcher and the fucking Queen. And it turns out Epstein of the cable world, not even close. Epstein looks like a Care Bear compared to Jimmy Savile. Jimmy Savile opened up a children's hospital for handicapped and special needs kids and then would rape them. And he raped hundreds of them. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of them. He is one of the worst monsters ever to live. And he literally is known like the boogeyman in England. Like, we just don't have an understanding of Jimmy Savile in the United States or around the world because it is such a black mark on England's history. This guy was friends with the Queen. He was friends with Margaret Thatcher. He got fucking knighted, and he died before anything came out. It was all post-mortem. He received no comeuppance.
Oh yeah, wow, that's
like
very cool.
he is. It is so crazy. So the idea of 28 years later, if you haven't tracked it, is that group of renegades who is killing everybody, they're Jimmy Savile fans. But because the zombie apocalypse happened 28 years ago, they never find out that Jimmy was this fucking monster. So they're emulating him like a hero because they never find out. And yet they are orchestrating the same kind of absurd inhumanity to man and surrendering their humanity in his likeness. It is a final fuck you to a guy who never faced justice. It's fire writing. So a lot of people didn't understand this at all. They're like, why are the villains all blonde and wearing tracksuits? Also, I think because 28 years later didn't look like 28 days later, people were upset. But the like,
oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
The commentary has always been about man consuming violence and war and lust and greed through their television set, and it creating sickness in their mind, right? So the film that came out 28 years ago is supposed to look like footage on a handy cam from that time. Whereas 28 years later is filmed on a fucking iPhone because people are filming everything on iPhones. If you haven't seen the fucking iPhone rig that he used for 28 years later, it is the most impressive camera rig I have ever seen in my life. This is the camera rig they used to get all those action shots. They had a team of people carrying like a 200-pound rig to get like 20 different shots. What the fuck is that? Oh, I don't know. It's fucking innovation. It's fucking innovation. And these are all iPhones. To get the look and feel of something that is recorded virally by a crowd. The last mass shooting you watched probably has 20 different perspectives. Think of the Charlie Cook footage or Charlie Kirk footage. All of these different angles from iPhones in a crowd showing his death. Same fucking thing. Brilliant. But like literally galaxy brain level film craft. Galaxy brain level film craft. So I know a lot of people really didn't like 28 years later because I don't think it was as approachable as 28 days later. 28 days later is just so fucking base. That like it's like but dude, I'm so excited. Also, can I talk my shit for a second? Can I talk my shit for a second? Can I talk my motherfucking shit? Yo, Ralph Fiennes made my dick hard. Ralph Fiennes' performance in 28 years later was fucking insane, bro. Voldemort went crazy. He went crazy. He went nuts. Absolutely nuts. Apparently, Cillian Murphy is returning as Jim in the Bone Temple. Yes. Okay, can I give my prediction? Well, I don't want to ruin anything. I don't want to ruin anything. But I'm tracking. Do it. Okay. I think Bone Temple will be Ralph Fiennes versus the Jimmies.
Wow, that's very cool.
I think it will be Ralph Fiennes versus the Jimmies. And I think it will be mutually assured destruction. And I think and also I will say this. There is a reason that we haven't seen Aaron Taylor Johnson at all. I think Aaron Taylor Johnson gets killed by the Jimmies in the beginning. I think the second movie will be Ralph Fiennes versus the Jimmies to save his son. I think it will be mutually assured destruction. And I think at the end, at the very end, Cillian will come in to set up the third film. And the third film will be the boy and he trying to escape quarantine. I think that is what is about to happen. Which is just fire writing. Anyway, I just went on a fucking like 20-minute rant about 28. So I mean, I don't want to get too in the weeds there, but I'm stoked. And it's all valid. Yeah, you know what's interesting is I didn't see more people coming out and defending 28 years later. I think a lot of people thought it was a 10, and then they kind of let people come out and be like, yeah, I didn't like it very much, without much pushback. I saw a lot of people just be like, yeah, the ending was dumb. I was like, oh no. Anywho, another trailer, Ready or Not 2, just came out. Let's take a look at it. I haven't even looked at this one.
Hi, let's see.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Should I watch these movies in order?
100%.
Also, I appreciate you, Will.
100%.
Your movie recs are always fire.
Thank you so much. Do not watch 28 out of order. Oh my God. Maybe the most important chronological trilogy of all. Like, watching one of them out of place will fuck it all up.
Thank God it's over.
You've caused quite a stir, Mrs. Ladomas.
Oh!
You married into that family. Now they're dead. What you didn't know is that this goes far beyond them.
Oh.
By surviving hide and seek, you've triggered a new game.
Oh.
This time against the High Council families. Double or nothing.
Oh!
This part will be familiar. They will try to kill you.
Holy fucking shit, this cast, bro. Holy fucking shit, this cast. Buffy?
Kill you.
Welcome to our home.
Hunters, may the best family win.
Skippy screams.
The game begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm not playing.
Okay. Prunella, kill the sister.
No, God damn it, don't hurt her!
Whoever wins runs everything.
Everything?
The world.
Can't believe you dragged me out of this shit.
It's exciting. Well, exciting for me.
They had Buffy Staker. They had Buffy fucking Staker, bro. Come on. I'm in. I'm in. I'm in.
Clear.
Yeah. I'm about that action, buffs. I really like the first one. New look at the Supergirl costume. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Dude, I'm so excited for dare I say, dude, can I get into something bigger with you guys real quick? Oh, Morsel's out. Yeah, I gotta play Morsel. Can I get into something with you guys? There was a post-COVID era of content that was kind of rough. You know what I mean? It felt like it took time for studios and television to wind up again. And then there were all the fucking like holdouts and there were all the, union, that just, it was a tough time. I feel the writer's strike. Exactly. We're kind of entering an era of some pretty good fucking content. We're kind of entering an era of some pretty good fucking content. That's saying something. You know what I mean? I honestly, that's like one of my only hopes for humanity right now is that art will be able to wake people, will be able to shake the rock'em sock'em robots out of stasis. Be able to shake the clankers out of, clanker mind. Stop calling art content. No, stop calling content art. You know what I mean? I think that the term content has been, the Overton window on that has gone crazy. I think that art can be content. I don't know about the other way around. I think some of the things that we call content now, I'm just like, what are we even doing? You know what I mean? When you talk about the content of a man's character, you're not talking about you're not talking about fucking YouTube prank videos. You feel me? You smell me? Anyway, I don't know. I just think that there's so many good shows right now. God, there's so many fucking chair fact. What is it? Chair conspiracy, pluribus. There's just a lot of fucking good shit, man. I'm excited. Chair Company. Yeah, I've been enjoying Chair Company quite a bit. Do you like Tin Robinson? I think he has ups and downs. I wouldn't say that I'm like a diehard, he can do no wrong guy, but man, he has good moments. Man, he has good moments. You know who I think he should do more with? God, what's his? Hold on. Scratching my back. Oh. Connor O'Malley. I think his best moments always come with Connor O'Malley. Connor O'Malley balances him out so well. Connor O'Malley's so fucking funny, man. Anyway, Connor is due for the spotlight. Yeah, he's really good. Thoughts on these rumors for Brainiac? Yes, we talked about this yesterday. To be honest, I'm going to give you my take. I think it will be Matt Smith. I think Matt Smith will get the nod if these are the three considerations for Brainiac. Matt Smith is very hot. He's got the look. He looks like Brainiac. You know what I mean? But in my heart, Sam Rockwell, please. But in my fucking heart, Sam Rockwell, please. Wow. Chad, did Will say the movie yet? Yes, we're going to watch Night of the Hunter tonight. Stop doing this mic thing, goddamn. No, bro. Just try and be less neurodivergent for a second. Oh, my ears. Chill the fuck out. I'm sorry, I added an echo to the mic. Did I ever tell you the story of left hand and right hand? You know it. Rate this street food? Can do.
Today we're trying the best cheese on toast I've ever had in my life.
By the way, to that chatter, I'm sorry, tone indicator. I'm joking. I'm not actually mad at you. Tone indicator. I'll be better.
Caciocavallo cheese served at the Cologne Christmas market. It's an Italian cheese known as horse cheese and roasted over hot coals. So
horse cheese.
It goes into full cheese lava mode. It's then smeared over homemade crispy bread in abundance before being finished with crispy bacon, honey, and chili flakes. And quite frankly, this sandwich should have its own OnlyFans account. It's like chewing on a buttery mattress that's been
I know you guys think this looks good, but it's horseradish cheese, and I don't fuck with horseradish cheese at all.
lightly torched by Zeus himself. I love how the cheese is so creamy but so funky. You've got the sweetness from that hot honey and then those crispy salty bits of bacon. The only problem is that it'll set you back €14. That is wild. Let me know in the comments if you would pay €14.
I mean, it looks really good. I just do not like horseradish. I just have never liked horseradish ever, 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 ever. $17 for bread and cheese. Cheese can be so expensive. Cheese is like alcohol. Some cheese can be so fucking expensive, you guys.
Ese amor llega así de esta manera. Noche en la curva. Caballo habla en sabana, porque muy despreciado, por eso no te perdono llorar. Ese amor llega así de esta manera. Noche en la curva. Amor de complementa, amor del pasado. Ven, 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 ven.
Playing that shit. That is so hard. Damn, that was fire. By the way, another song came out today. The finished version.
Oh yeah,
Dude.
wow, that's very cool.
Dude.
What's up, Will?
What's up?
I've missed your movie nights. I'm glad you're
Thank
back.
you.
Did you hear about Kojima voicing a character in the Japanese dub of Disney's Zootopia?
No way. That's awesome.
Cool.
At Will, Neff is a filmmaker and movie buff. What do you think of union strike? Seems like some people support strike as long as the strike don't torpedo any good potential movie either from casting or writing views.
What do I think of the strikes in general? Well, I mean, the last one they kind of buckled on. A lot of the issues were surrounding AI, which already we've seen kind of the encroachment of like really strange implementations of AI. Like the actress that is like signed at like UTA or whatever, who's an AI actress. I don't know. I think ultimately like listen, I'm going to say something, especially in the United States, we have to protect film. We have to. It is the United States art form. Truly. Like if the United States has done anything right, if the United States has ever in its history done anything right, it's Hollywood. Like film is the gift that America gave to the world. And if any, what do you mean, nah? You ever watch a movie? What the fuck are you talking about? I think if we, the French man, no, you're dumb. If you think French film has had the same global impact as the United States, you're dumb. Like, I think your dog should walk you around. You know what I mean? Anyway, I do think that the government should step in, or there should be a concerted effort to protect like the art in the United States. And the shame is, wasn't my point, but whatever. I don't fucking care, man. There's 4,000 people watching me speak. The point is, other countries do a better job protecting film than we do. Like Canada has this incredible fucking amount of resources that they give to young filmmakers. They give them budgets, they give them equipment, they give them schooling to get projects made in Canada. And Hollywood is dissolving, right? Like I have lived in LA long enough to watch the diaspora of film move to North Carolina, Wilmington, and move to Georgia, and move to Baton Rouge and all these other places. And like, there's a piece of me that's like, that's great. Good. I'd like to see film move. But at the same time, I'm just worried that like that will be even more outsourced to like foreign countries as well, which we are also seeing. So I hope that the effort of the unions and the effort of people that love film is always to protect film and to make sure that young people have the means to create film in this country. Always. And AI constitutes a real threat to that. If major studios start using AI more and more and more, less and less people will be able to pay for their lives, to work in film, to pursue this impossible dream that is the silver screen. Because the great thing about working on a film set, if you ever have, is that everyone is suffering. It's awesome. I've never been on a film set where everyone isn't suffering. And it's because they believe in something. They believe in something bigger. And that is so alien to the American identity. We truly cannot get together on anything and be like, this is more important than my individual self. But film is that one thing in our country where I've seen artists time and time again come together as a family, as a unit, as a team, and they go, I'm miserable, you're miserable, eat some craft service, and let's try to make something. Anyway, to that person that was talking about French film, I mean, yeah, the obviously France had a pivotal role in like the early technology of film and the early creation of film, but no serious like film student, teacher, anyone thinks that France had anywhere even in the same universe of influence as Hollywood. No one thinks that. No one you would in France, you couldn't find people that say that. Oh, by the way, new song came out today. Fucking amazing.
Pixelated kisses got me going insane. Replicate this moment from a million miles away. Waiting for the signal, baby.
Oh, by the way, seizure warning. This is weeks old. No, this is 16 hours old because there is a new verse from Yeet. Stay your hands, woke chatter.
All the satellites are down, yeah, they're all fucking down. Falling through the atmosphere right now. Baby, are you really down? Baby, are you really down?
This could be the best, right? Yeah, this could be the best, but it could be the end. I don't got to try. Just give me a hand. I'm about to change your life. It's causing me damage. Turn it again, burn it again. Turn it the page, do it again. Show your friends. I don't give a fuck what you say. You do what I say. I need you where I'm at.
Pixelated kisses got me going insane. Replicate this moment from a million miles away. Waiting for the signal, baby, never make a sound. If you never hear from me, all the satellites are down. Yeah, they're all fucking down. Falling through the atmosphere right now. Baby, are you really down? Baby, are you really down?
The song was so much better without Yeet. Listen, I like Yeet on it for this reason, because basically all the music that my like nephew and his age group listen to is giga trash, like giga mega hyper trash. So like the idea that young people will listen to Joji because he made a song with Yeet, like I'm on board. Like open the schools. Get these kids to art how, you know what I mean? I wouldn't care if he fucking put Ice Spice on this fucking beat and she talked about shit for 20 minutes, as long as the children are listening. What's the name of the song? Pixelated Kisses. Dude, oh God. Joji is so sick, man. Joji is so fucking sick, man. Oh. Hyped for the album. I'm hyped for the tour. I cannot wait to see this guy live again. This makes me so sad. There's strong feelings within the AEW. No. 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 Bro, you know when you like finally have to accept that you are old? The idea of Adam Cole never wrestling again makes me feel like a fucking Nosferatu. Adam Cole, he's still so young. You know what I mean? Like, dude, I cannot, bro. Wow. Wow, man. By the way, I got to hang out with Adam like 3 or 4 times at G4, like all day. And I'm telling you, there's few people that I have hit it off with faster than Adam Cole. He and I were peas and fucking carrots, bro. I'm going to be so for real. I don't know if you guys have ever seen Snap into a Slarm Jarm, the sketch that I did with him, but it 100%, this sketch happened because he and I were vibing so hard. Like we had a script, but like they were just like, yo, do a basically they asked us, was like, does anybody remember the Slim Jim commercials? And Adam and I were like, yeah. And we improv'd so fucking much of this.
Late for work again, Samuelson?
Sorry, Mr. Rochester.
You're lucky I don't fire you right now, you weak, incompetent loser.
Great. I'm clucking done for.
Get it together, you piece of shit! Snort into a slarm jar. AEW wrestler Adam Cole.
Sorry, did you say snarp into a slarm jar?
Your hair looks so red there. Brothers and sisters, I've been trying to tell you for a decade I'm a redhead.
Let me repeat myself, you moron.
Okay, what is that though? Is it food?
Listen, grow the f*** up! Splat! Into a slam slug. You worry too much. We're talking slarm jar. I hate your face.
Okay, so it is slarm jarbs because you just said a different name.
It's whatever he wants it to be, you little slammer. Jamma blum blum.
I mean, I just don't get what the product is that you're selling.
We're talking about premium sawdust meat snack. The absolute best.
So wait, so is it a dust or a meat?
Both pressed into a tube that you slurp into.
So it is like jerky.
Oh, that stupid
Sorry, I'm changing the quote.
I told you to snarp into a slarm jar. Less talking, more snarp.
Oh my God. My computer is frying? What is happening?
More snarping.
I want to slurp, I just don't know what slurping is.
You. Samuelson!
Oh God, I shit my pants.
Oh, that's the slurp I'm looking for, baby.
So slurping is shit your pants?
You shit your pants? Snarp into a slarm jar.
You broke a table in front of him too? I did break a table in front of him.
Oh, yeah,
I did break a table in front of him, which afterward he was like, dude, that was fucking sick. He and I hit it off so hard.
Television. Compelling television live to you on Twitch and YouTube. This is it. Can Billy Knox send Adam Cole home? And that is it. That is it. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Bro. the- this reaction. Dude, Danhausen was so fucking sick, man. Fuck, dude. God, G4 was fun. Fuck.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Neff Hart.
Yo, give me one of the Tonight shows. Give me one of the Tonight shows. Listen, I feel like Vince Carter. I got one more in me. I'll fucking break my body a little bit more before I hit 40. You know what I mean? I don't need it after that. You and Russell Crowe on similar wavelengths?
A long, long time ago, John asked me if I would speak at his funeral. I said yes. And then he just kept on living. Year after year after year. I mean, he lived so long that I thought at one point I might have lost the gig. However, here we are. Now, obviously, I planned all these remarks. The idea, though, is that I give you the impression I'm just telling you stories off the top of my head. It'll take a bit of acting. Let's see how I go. It's kind of like Cash for Comments, but less obvious. The very first time that I met John, he gave me the impression that he believed in me. That is an undervalued gift, to instill confidence in others. My last conversation with John, in fact, my last couple of conversations, were about a project of mine that he showed great interest in. Nuremberg, in theaters December 4th. I'm sure you can see what I did there. I can probably quite confidently say that we hardly ever agreed on anything. From bike lanes to politics, we were quite often on opposite sides of any issue. However, we did agree that we liked each other's company, and our differing perspectives never stopped us from making each other laugh. He had an eye for composition and beauty, a nose for a good story, and the heart of a lion. He was loyal, he was warm, and he lived life to the full.
What a good fucking speech. God, that was rad. That reminds me of, dude, one of my favorite. Let me see if I can find this.
Right.
Oh, damn. Yes. Dude. This is, I think, one of the most powerful. This is Sir Anthony Hopkins reading Do Not Go Gentle Into That Dark Night. I think he's reading it at his brother's gravesite, but this is like...
Do not go gentle into that good night. Old age should burn and rave at close of day. Rage. Rage against the dying of the light. The wise men at their end know dark is right. Because their words had forked. Oh God, I can't do it. It's so painful.
So rad. God, he's so fucking rad. Austin Show got caught?
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
What is this? Why does he look like that one meme of the peepo? Like with the spilled fries and the titties over his head? You know what I'm talking about? The fucking meme of the people. How's boxing? My brother in Christ, I haven't been boxing in like 7 months. You okay? Where you been? Creator Clash was canceled like a year ago, dog.
I hadn't seen her in over 10 years.
Mother Mary trailer.
But I could tell she was coming from 1,000 miles away.
Oh, whoops. Sorry. No worries. No worries. I might box again one day. I just will never train the way I did most likely. I was live sparring 4 days a week. It's too much.
Why don't you start with why you're here? Sam, I need a dress.
Their site still shows you as a fighter? Yeah, and there's still a Lincoln bedroom in the White House. He ain't coming back.
So, you've come calling back to me.
I didn't know where else to go.
So tell me, what do you see in your head?
Me.
Oh, yes, I remember. This is all
What is
about
this?
you. What song are you singing?
Is this like Phantom Thread?
I don't want to break my streak.
For what?
Of not listening to your music.
I didn't mean to cut you out.
Oh, you did.
You can't really hate me.
Oh, yes, I can.
Is that what we're doing here? You're making me a hate dress?
Witchcraft?
You'll see.
We have a connection. And I can't explain it.
You think there's something inside of you? Let's cast her out. Together.
Not to fame. I don't like this.
That's what you really wanted. You went somewhere I couldn't follow. Mother Mary. We're reinventing you. There may only be one of us left standing when this is over.
I know.
Okay. All right. I don't know if it'll be good, but he got my attention. He got my attention. The shit was killing me. I thought it was you messing with Caroline.
Let's try this again.
What is this?
It's showing up on my IRL run. Let me see if there's something wrong with the.
What is it? Still playing?
Okay. Hold on.
Would you be willing to watch some Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon scenes on stream? We already watched the full movie on stream once upon a time. I gave a comprehensive analysis of that movie. I love Crouching Tiger.
What the fuck? What is happening? What is going on? What in the actual fuck was that?
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Wait, what is happening here?
What the hell happened? How does that even happen? How do all of the Tom and Jerry sound effects play when she's trying to fix her fucking That's incredible. Mind you, this happened like 4 or 5 times that stream. I was actually crying. That's incredible. Did I miss the movie? No, we're about to begin right now. All right, Haas, are you here? Can we please get our movie header? If you're here, yeah!
Isn't it beautiful, chap? Life is not a movie. It's not scripted, edited, or packaged for the screen. We are more than the moments we see in motion pictures. Our existence is raw, unscripted.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
RF Crowd gifted a tier 1 sub to MRD1790.
Every
This is
breath,
their first
every
gift sub
heartbeat
in the channel.
is a story untold, and a story that goes beyond any frame. But in those frames, in those fleeting moments on the screen, we find our greatest escape. Movies let us step outside of life, if only for a moment, to dream, to feel, and to live someone else's story. And sometimes, that's exactly what we need. Welcome to Neff's Movie Night.
Thank you so much, Haas. Everybody give a W in chat to the best moderator on the entire platform. God damn, we do it right around here, don't we? It's been a while since we've done a movie night, and I forget how awesome it is that we have maybe the largest and longest running online film club in the fucking world. You guys show up every week and you trust me. Thank you so much, Shy, for the raid. You guys trust me to show you movies that you haven't seen before. Tonight's movie, I have a sneaking suspicion that almost no one has seen before. I would say that probably 70% of you haven't seen this movie. Tonight, we are going to be watching the 1955 thriller, Night of the Hunter, by the director Charles Laughton, which is considered maybe one of, if not the greatest thriller of all time. Certainly the origin of a lot of references you've probably seen before. One's in chat if you've never seen this movie before. One's in chat. Let me just get a visual representation. Yeah, okay. I think I called this one. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, Night of the Hunter is a black and white film. Now, it is almost 100 fucking years old. So you're gonna have to give it a little, just a little fucking leeway. Just a little fucking leeway. But I promise you, if you dig into this movie, it's in English, you will experience something that is on the par with like Psycho. It is really, really, really fucking good. And it is worth your time. Ladies and gentlemen, can I get a show of ones of who's never been here for film night before? We always get like 30 or 40 new people. All right, I see some people without sub badges, and I believe that you might be here for the first time. So, guys, just a quick disclaimer. It's been like 3 weeks since I've done a film club, so I'm gonna give the full spiel at top really good because it makes me feel nice. We started doing this film club 6 years ago, and it started with Naisu and some people realizing that I basically droned incessantly about movies every time I was on stream. Still do, almost a decade later. And they were like, can we see some of the movies? Like, I've never met someone who's watched as many movies as you have. And I at that time, I didn't really realize how much time and room in my brain I spent on movies. So I was like, all right, let's do it. So we would watch movies on Discord, and it started with 14 people in the very first movie night, all of those hundreds of movies ago. And people really seemed to enjoy themselves. And I was like, wow, that's awesome. And that community has been steadily growing for the last 7 years to the point now where it's regularly 5,000 to 6,000 people show up every week and do this movie night with us, which is crazy. So to all of you who have been showing up for 7 years, thank you. To all of you who are new additions, I hope you come back.
That's very cool.
So here's how movie night works. We watch a movie that is, free to watch somewhere on the internet, or is fair use, or has some kind of wrinkle in it as to why we are able to watch it on my stream. We do our best to respect the intellectual property rights of film, and we don't want to impinge upon that. So there will be no VOD of this stream tonight because we don't want to make an illegal copy of a movie. The other part about this, I do my best to add some kind of value here. And at the end, we will be doing a 30-minute kind of little dissertation, speech, whatever you want to call it, lesson about why Night of the Hunter is important, why I think it is a movie that's worth your time, what I take away from it, other historical significance. And then after that, I open up the floor to questions. If you have questions about this film or other films or film in general, or maybe some fan theories or some factoids that you have, you share it in chat, and we have a Socratic method discussion about the movie we just watched. And a lot of you will bail because it's black and white. A lot of you will bail once it's over, but to the 3,500 to 4,000 of you that will stick around to the very end, I appreciate you. I appreciate you for making such a cool little corner of the internet that I am so proud of. I am more proud of you, the movie night attendees, than anything else I have done in my career. Because I know that there are thousands of people that have enriched themselves with some of my favorite art. And it's because they trusted me to show them stuff. So again, this movie won't hit for everybody. It's an old movie. It's totally fine. But for the select few of you that it does, I'm excited. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, there will be no VOD of this. I turn off alerts. Twitch does its very best to squeeze every dime out of you that it can. I am aware of this, but tonight, please, for the love of God, don't pay me. Don't give me bits. Don't give me subscriptions. Don't give me donations, because we won't see any of them. This is my gift back to you. It's just a chance to hang out and do something together as a community once a week. So if you feel like giving me money, please don't. If you feel like leaving halfway through the film, that's fine. I know people are busy. However, unfortunately, as I said earlier, we won't be making any kind of VOD of this. I think that's just about it. Oh yeah, we have some rules for the new people here, just some best practices stuff. For those of you who have seen these rules
Love movie
before,
night, Neff.
it's about 3 minutes. It's just some best practice stuff that you should observe during film night to get the most out of the movie. So these 3 minutes, if you've seen these rules before, is your opportunity to get a blanket, turn out the lights, get comfortable, because once the movie starts, it does not stop, no matter how bad you have to pee or answer the door. So this is your time to prepare yourself. I'm going to do the same.
I'm ballsy. I don't take no shit from anyone.
You'll do what I want to do, motherfucker.
Okay. All right, buddy. Okay, so here are the rules. I'm going to take advantage of this same time. I'm going to grab a drink. I'll be back in 3 minutes. Here we go.
It's a groovy time for a movie time. So grab your gap and grab a seat. But don't forget to get something to eat. Delicious meat and nutritious meat.
You can't beat my meat for a special treat.
Oh yeah, wow, that's for a cooler.
Is really neat.
Don't be a jerk and don't be a fool. Be a good neighbor and follow these rules. What are these rules? Remember to keep your shoes on at all times. Don't pull your penis out unless you really need to. Indecent exposure is a class 2 felony.
All right, did you get all that? Don't take your penis out. Leave the seed in the street. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Let us get right into it, shall we?
Hold on to your holly jollies.
Hold on. Wait a minute. I see. Hold on. Bad version. Oh, hold on. Sorry. I'm not logged into my YouTube and it's age restricted. Hold on. 1 second, please. There we go. Boom. Okay. Subtitles go on. We do this. I turn off this audio capture. I turn on this audio capture. I go to properties. I change it to, think this one will work. Then I turn off chat, goodbye chat. I turn off this color block. I turn off fixed alerts. I turn off bits. Okay, should be good. Let's see if there's volume. Hold on.